Have you ever felt trapped, not by a cage, but by your own comfort? We are creatures of habit, and our comfort zones, though familiar and safe, can often be the biggest barriers to our growth. Today, I want to talk to you about stepping beyond that boundary into the unknown, where true transformation happens. There was a time many years ago when I too felt the strong pull of my comfort zone. I lived in a small village surrounded by routines, knowing exactly what each day would bring. It felt secure, predictable, but there was always a whisper, a quiet voice deep within, urging me to explore something more. To grow, we must first learn to listen to that voice. We often associate our comfort zones with stability, but what we forget is that true stability comes from within, not from external circumstances. Stepping out of your comfort zone doesn't mean chasing discomfort for its own sake. It means learning to trust yourself enough to grow, to take small but meaningful steps into the unknown. There is an old saying, a ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are made for. You too are made to explore beyond the shores of your familiar world. You are capable of more than you think, whether it's learning a new skill, facing a long-standing fear, or even just opening your heart to a different perspective. Growth happens not when we cling to comfort, but when we lean into uncertainty with faith. I remember the first time I truly stepped beyond my comfort zone. I left my village to become a monk, leaving behind everything I knew. It was daunting, and there were many moments of doubt. But with each challenge, I discovered new parts of myself, new strengths, and most importantly, new ways to serve others. Many of us fear what we don't know, but if you take just one small step today, you'll see that the unknown is not something to fear. It's an opportunity. Opportunities to learn, to grow, and to experience life in its fullness. Just as a seed must crack open to become a tree, so too must we sometimes break free of our shells to reach our full potential. Think about a time in your life when you were afraid to take a step forward, but did it anyway. How did it feel afterward? That small leap, no matter how uncomfortable, likely brought with it a sense of accomplishment, perhaps even peace. Each time we step outside our comfort zone, we expand what we are capable of. We stretch our limits. Remember, life is like a river. It's constantly flowing. If we cling to the shore, afraid to be swept away, we miss the journey. But if we learn to flow with the current, we discover the beauty of the ride. Don't let fear anchor you in place. Let curiosity and trust guide your steps. It's okay to feel unsure, but don't let that uncertainty keep you from moving forward. Growth requires courage, yes, but it also requires patience and self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself as you step into new spaces. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just take one step. One step is enough, and soon you'll realize that with each step, the unknown becomes known. The uncomfortable becomes comfortable. That's how we expand. Remember, the journey beyond your comfort zone isn't about perfection, it's about progress. So today, I invite you to reflect. What's one step you can take today to grow? Don't wait for the perfect moment. The moment is now. Life's greatest lessons often lie just beyond the edge of comfort. Step out and embrace the unknown.